What's up everybody, it is I, Hero Range, and welcome back to my Go Battle Master League video. Today we're gonna talk about three things. One, an overview of stats in Pokemon Go. Very simple, very easy to understand. Number two, we're gonna talk about an overview of the meta in the Master League, which is also gonna be very simple because Master League is very limited. And number three, while I give you that bird's eye view, I'm also gonna give you my recommendations for Pokemon that you should look into. The first thing that we're gonna talk about, stats. Did you know that there are 98% with 14 HP Pokemon that actually have the same exact stats as a Hundo? For example, this Dialga on the left is a Hundo, this Dialga on the right is a 98% with 14 HP. They have the same exact stats. 229.1 attack, 178.6 defense, 173 stamina. Look on the other side, it is exactly the same. That means that for some Pokemon, you do not have to have the Hundo to power it up and play it for Master League. And also, by the way, if you were wondering, Dialga with the body boost also does not need to be a Hundo. The 98% has the exact same stats with the body boost. Now, there are some Pokemon like Metagross here that have differences in the stats if you have less than perfect IVs, but the important thing to note here is that for most Pokemon, the effect of stamina IVs is very minimal. Check this out, guys. With 14 stamina IVs, you have 1 less HP. With 13, you have 2, 12, 11, 10. It's very minimal. It's almost like 1 IV stat is 1 HP, and that is minimal until you encounter matchups like this. This is straight Earthquake. You can bait to make this better, but as you can see, you're left with 6 HP. That's with your Hundo Metagross. What if you only had 8 stamina IVs? Then you would not survive the Iron Head and you would lose. But if you had 9 IVs, you could actually pull it off with 1 HP. Granted, you don't lag. But this shows you that the effect of HP is very minimal up to a certain point, and that certain point depends on certain matchups. So guys, what I'm saying here is your 98%, your 96%, maybe your 93%, 91% can be as good as the Hundo if the difference is in the stamina IVs. Question: which is the most important stat? Which is your priority? The priority is attack. Why? Why the attack stat? Is it because you do more damage? No, the answer is actually because you win the CMP tie. What that means is if you both throw at the same time, who goes first? The one with more attack goes first, because attack is kind of like the speed stat in Pokemon Go. So this is a 98% on the right here with 14 attack versus the Hundo. You're gonna see that the Hundo throws to kill the 98% because you have more attack with the Hundo. Again, guys, the Master League is a very limited meta. You will encounter mirror matches, and having that 15 attack stat will ensure that you throw first on opponents that have 14 attack stat, and that is big. So the effective attack is very important. You have to have the 15 attack. What about defense? Defense is kind of a mystery because it is going to take extensive research here in PvPoke to figure out if there are important bulk points that you have to hit to, I guess, prevent certain losses. So far, after running simulations in PvPoke for this video, for the research that goes into this video, I haven't encountered any important bulk points, but you never know. And so, just to have peace of mind, 15 attack, absolute priority, 15 defense, just to make sure, and then at least maybe 13, 14 stamina, that's fine. But if you have the Hundo, perfect, amazing, nothing to worry about. And that was all you need to know about stats. Now, we're moving on to the budget picks. Yep, that's all of them. There are no budget picks. If you don't have any Stardust, don't play Master League. I'm not playing Master League. I am poor. Moving on to the 5 Pokemon, 6, I guess. 5, 6 Pokemon that you should use for the Master League. These guys are really good. Really good, fantastic coverage all around. The coverage that these guys actually have is so good that if you deviate from these Pokemon, it will hurt you. It will hurt you because you're not gonna have coverage as good as these guys. Now, I'm a human being. I am not all knowing. I am just a guy trying my best, to help you make some good choices for the Master League. But again, I am a human being. I make mistakes. I miss out on Pokemon. If you have a Pokemon that is really, really good, can kill all of these, plus there's gonna be one more Pokemon here, but we'll talk about it later. I don't think I want to recommend it, but I think I want you to know about it. But we'll talk about it later, right? Let's say you have a Pokemon that can kill all of these or can do the job of one of these much better than that Pokemon, then hide it. Hide it! Don't tell your friends! Don't tell anybody! Do not comment it down below. That is your secret sauce. But again, guys, especially before you invest that hard-earned Stardust, please check the coverage against these Pokemon. Also check the coverage compared to one of these that kind of have like a similar coverage type situation, right? Check it. Make sure that it is definitely a better choice. If you can cover all 5 of these Pokemon with one Pokemon, insane. Do not tell us so. Hide it, keep it for yourself, use it in Go Battle League and profit. If you can cover 4, that's pretty good. 4, sure shot, right? No baiting, nothing like that, right? 4, amazing. If you can cover 3, okay. If you can cover just 2, 1, not worth. I think you go with one of these. Now moving on to coverage. Now some of you are gonna be like, but dude, I thought you wanted us to cover at least 4, at least 3 of these Pokemon. There's some Pokemon here that only cover 1. Like the Giratinas can only handle Metagross, loses to the rest. Like, dude, what's up with that? Here's the thing, guys. These Pokemon, these 5, 6 Pokemon have insane coverage with the meta. The general, again, if you deviate away from these guys, you will get punished because these guys have insane coverage. The coverage that I am highlighting over there is a very limited, just these Pokemon type situation, just so that you understand what they do. Now, the Master League is a dragon dominated meta with these 3 dragons on top. Now, some of you might be wondering where Dragonite is or Hydreigon. Dragonite Hydreigon kills the 2 Giratinas. Bro, where are they? The thing is, guys, if you look at the list, they lose to Dialga, they lose to Togekiss, they lose to Mamoswine, they lose to Metagross, and that stinks. Going back to the topic, I feel that the Master League is going to be very punishing if you deviate because of these 3 dragons. They kill stuff. A lot of stuff, and if you look at their counters, there's not a lot, and trying to find counters that can counter both Dialga and the Giratinas is actually pretty difficult. And so my recommendations, 1, Togekiss, but dude, only the Giratinas are there. Yes, Dialga does kill Togekiss, straight Iron Head in the 1 shield, but if you 2 shield, you come out with an astounding amount of HP with your Togekiss. That's 90 HP on your Togekiss, plus some energy. You're probably gonna get that shield back or chunk the next Pokemon, unless it's Metagross. So yes, Togekiss is a solid Dragon Slayer. Even Dialga, you just have to block twice. You're probably gonna get that shield back. Now, my second Dragon Slayer recommendation is Mamoswine, and Mamoswine can handle Dialga, straight Bulldoze, can handle Giratina Altered, straight Avalanche, and can handle Togekiss, straight Avalanche. What about Giratina Origin? The Origin form has to bait, but if it pulls it off, it's a simultaneous KO. So what do? If you get jebaited right here, that sucks, but you can actually recover by just blocking the next charge attack, you fast attack down, it dies, you come out with 110 HP plus some energy, you're most likely gonna get that shield back. Mamoswine charges up really fast with the powder snow. I don't think anything can like insta-kill it from like 110 HP. Plus, you have amazing coverage with Avalanche and Bulldoze. You will most likely get that shield back. Since we've covered Mamoswine and Togekiss, you understand why they are my choices, my recommendations, because they can handle all three. Some you have to block twice, but you are probably most likely gonna get that shield back. Yes, if you're able to find more Pokemon that can handle all three, clean, right? Fantastic. Keep it hush hush. One Pokemon that you might be considering to handle the dragons because of the battle rating system on PvPoke is Snorlax. The thing is, guys, against Dialga, you have to bait and land the Earthquake. If your opponent blocks the Earthquake, you're not gonna be able to handle Dialga. So I would suggest, if you're looking for a Dragon Slayer, look for Pokemon that can handle these three Pokemon clean, guys. Alright? Snorlax is a fantastic Giratina counter. If you have it powered up, sure, cool. But if you're thinking of building it now, maybe consider Togekiss, Mamoswine instead. Again, guys, it is so hard to beat these guys. Finally, my last recommendation, Metagross. Yep, that's basically it. That's how limited the Master League meta is. I mean, there's probably more, but probably not more than 10, 15 Pokemon. I'm pretty sure the Master League is gonna be a very, tight meta, right? So Metagross is fantastic because it actually is a very good wall for your dragons. Your dragons are protected by Metagross from Togekiss and Mamoswine, and also Metagross can beat the dragon slaying dragon Dialga. And I really love it when a Pokemon can handle it straight charge attack, straight earthquake in this case. Plus, I really like it as well when a Pokemon finishes the job and leaves not a lot of HP to farm down. But bro, what about Melmetal? Guys, I want you to have the best version of the thing that you're gonna build. Because Stardust, dude! I understand that grind. I cannot afford Master League, okay? If you're gonna invest, Metagross is the much better version. Melmetal does almost the same, but you're gonna have that matchup if ever that you come head to head with Metagross. Also, the part psychic typing for Metagross helps it out with the fighters a little bit. At least with Machamp, you're not like knocking on heaven's door like Melmetal is. You can actually beat it. You can beat Machamp with your Metagross. But yes, this guy all of a sudden appeared. Darkrai is an iffy pick, and you have to absolutely 100% have a hundo. 15. But I highlighted the coverage right here. It is one of the rare Pokemon that can beat almost all of these Pokemon. Four. So you lose to Togekiss 100%, you beat these Giratinas clear, you beat Metagross clear, you have a chance with Dialga. You have to bait, you have to land the Focus Blast. The thing is, it leaves you with 1 HP. If you lag, you're dead. Dragon Breath is a very fast attack. If you lag, it's impossible, right? And with Mamoswine, you also have to land the Focus Blast. You have a little bit more HP, so it can handle this thing. This guy I don't really recommend, honestly. Maybe if you have it, maybe if you already have it powered up. But this is kind of like my challenge to you, right? If you can find a Pokemon that can kill all of these Pokemon, all 5 of these Pokemon, hit me up on Twitter. All right, hit me up on Twitter. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you learned something. Remember to leave a like, comment down below if this video helped you out or if you have any questions. Again, guys, I'm human. I miss out on Pokemon and stuff. But I just tried my best to help you out. Okay, and I hope it helped you. Subscribe if you haven't yet. Ding that notification bell, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye, guys.